Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a page in The Other Side of the Dream by Karolina Kubikowska. We're going to do this bird over here. Let me move a few things here. I'm going to do it in Distress ink. I wonder if I have a clip or something I could put on this side. The book doesn't quite lay down until you give it a lot of pressure on there. So I'm kind of going to do the bird in like a rainbow color. We're going to put it that way. Kind of a darker head with some greens, blues, coming down into pinks and purples. So I have a whole bunch of ink out. Blue, purple, green, a whole selection of little guys here in pinks and yellows and oranges. In case that pink isn't good enough, we have another pink. And in case I want to put some wild honey in there, I can put some wild honey instead of spiced marmalade. I may not even use orange, I don't know. I have some brown out for the branches. We have some extra feathers and we have some berries down here. I also have a whole nother selection of blues in case I want to bring some of those in, and then whatever other colors I have in this little brick. So I'm just going to have fun playing with some distress ink. So we're going to start on the bird and then work our way on to the other items and a background and all that kind of stuff. So let's see, we'll start off with some green around his little eyes and see where we go from there. Okay, I have a little pad here just to make sure I don't have much other color on these sponges. I know I'm really bad. You can wash these, but I just scribble off some stuff, pick up some ink, and see what we get. Okay, that's our green. We're going to put a little here. Did I tell you what color it is? It is cracked pistachio. Going to put a little around the eye. Of course, there is a little brown you saw still stuck in here, so that's okay. Just around the eye like that. And we're going to probably put some on his chest down here somewhere. Just like that. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get out some blue. I'm going to start off with the Peacock Feathers and then see where we go from there. Get some of that green out. Doesn't have to be all of it. It's a nice bright blue. I'm going to put some of that in right on top of that green. And a little down in this area here, right over that green. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to go in with, get out some Mermaid Lagoon. Why not? It's a nice color. We're going to go over that blue with that. Okay. I'm going to go in with some prized ribbon here. Yeah, nice deep blue. Put some over here, pull it in. Kind of going where the black is there and just pulling that in. There we go. I want a little darker blue, but I don't know what I have here. Chip sapphire. I better be putting these someplace where you can know what I used. I haven't used any of those, so we'll move those out of the way. Okay, chip sapphire. It's going to be our really deep blue. Just going to go back over this and pull the blue in. There we go. I like that. Okay. Boom, boom, ba-dum. We're going to have to bring in a little lighter blue just on the chest. So we're going to pull in some salty ocean and a bigger tool. And we're just going to pull that color blend it in with the other ones. Make it a light blue. Then we're going to pull in kind of a yellow coming in here, so it'll turn into that green. So mustard seed. It has its little thing on the bottom here. Again, I'm only inking up one portion of that, and then we're going to put it in. Bring it right up and get right into those other colors and let them blend. Okay. Put that one back in the bottom of this thing. From the blue, we're going to go down into kind of the orangey color and then into the pink and purples. So this one is spiced marmalade. Again, inking up only the one portion of that pad. And we're going to bring it in here, go right up into that green and into the yellow. Bring a tiny bit of the wild honey in here. And I'm just going to use the other half of this pad and get some of that in there. Brighten that up. I'll get that in his beak too later. This is too big to do that with. Just put on this one. Okay. Now we're going to go into the pink. I'll have to figure out which one I want to use. I think this one is lighter. So this is the pink flamingo. And then we will add in some of the picked raspberry. A little brighter. Okay. Purple. Is Dusty Concord. I think it's the only purple I have. Unless I have it in one of these bricks and I don't know what it is. So we're just going to go in with it. Again, only inking up one side and bring the purple up. Yep, kind of went out of the lines. There. I think he looks kind of cool. Still need to do his feet and his beak. What did I like? I liked the wild honey for his beak. Let's see if I have a... There we go. A little wild honey in here. We'll throw a little of that around his eyes too. It's because I like the color. What did I do with the lid? I think I'll put a little dark blue over here too. What did I use? I used chipped sapphire on that. So we'll bring a little of that down here. I'm going to pull a little of that down into the purple too. Just kind of edging in a shadow there. There. Oh, throwing lids. Okay, I need a green. I have a brown here somewhere. Brown is going to be for the branch. We got a couple of branches here. This is vintage photo. And we're just going to bring that in. And put some up in this one. Throw a little in there. Shadow. A little up in the beak. A little on the feet. Okay. Leaves need to be green. Pretty sure I've got a green somewhere. Peeled paint will work nicely. So we're just going to pick some of that up and throw it in these leaves. There's a little leaf there. That's a feather. These kind of look like leaves, so I'm just going to bring some of that out to our page. This is a very relaxed page. We're going to throw some into the wood too. there. Just a little more up in here. All right. I'm going to throw some color in the floating around feathers. So we'll take a little pink. I'm going to just take this, fold it in half, and throw a little pink in this feather. Okay. You'll notice it gets all over your hands. I don't recommend it unless you like to play in your ink, like I do. Okay, we're going to take a little peacock feathers. Fold that in half again and just put some of the blue on this feather. Okay, and then what do we got? We can either do purple. No, because purple's going to probably blend. We'll do the yellowish orange tone on this one. There we go. All right. We have these little berries, and I kind of want to do those a little darker, so we'll bring in Peach mahogany and Victorian velvet. Yep. Okay, I'm looking for a stick I can use on these. Get some of this brown out of here. There we go. Victorian velvet, gorgeous, gorgeous color. And we're just gonna put dots in these. Well, because they're round. And we'll throw some dots over there. Okay. Then we're going to go in with H mahogany. Same stick, same technique, but we're only going to ink up 1/2. So I'm just going to set it on the 1/2 of this and ink up 1/2 of those berries. Kind of leaving a highlight. Little dry, lighter. Boom, boom, boom. Throw a little of that in here too, just to bring that color in. Okay. Lid, lid, lid. Now we have a background to put on this and an eye to do, but we're going to do that after we get the background done. Now in this book she has like these watercolor backgrounds, like craft paper with inking, stamping and stuff, like this kind of thing. I did this background here, so I think I'm going to do a background just like this with the dark browns, a kind of crackle stencil, and this one we have drips and stuff, so I think it'll work with this. So we'll bring out the browns. So I'm just going to make sure I'm saving all the colors I used. So I can put them in the description box. Browns, browns, browns. Where are my browns? So we have the darkest brown here, vintage here, and I need gathered twigs here we go. Gathered twigs, vintage photo, and walnut. So we're going to start off with the gathered twigs and a tool. I'm going to get all of that mushed in there. Then I'm just going to lightly put it in here. So how are you all doing today? We're getting a lot of rain. It's about time. I'm enjoying it immensely. I don't know, I sleep better when it's raining outside. And all the birds are happy and chirping. Got myself a new bird bath. We like to see our birds on our deck, so a problem with one of the neighbor's cats. My kitty's an indoor kitty, so I get perturbed when a neighbor's cat gets out and comes over into our yard, just because I like cats and I can't pet them because I don't want them to stick around. Vintage photo. And well, they'll come in. I'm going to put a paper behind here so I don't mess up the page behind it. They come in our yard, go up on our deck. That's where I have my bird bath, and they'll sit there and watch for the birds to come down, and then they, you know, attack the birds. Not cool. I mean, we have to watch it because our deck is right where we watch. You know, do the dishes. It's by the kitchen. It's by the family room. And my daughter likes to watch TV in the morning, and we don't need to be running out and chasing the cats away from the bird bath. Our other neighbor on the back side has got all the bird feeders, and we supply the water. So we're just blending this into the other color. Trying to make this look kind of like a brown background. Go right up next to that one. That one will probably have the same background colors, so I'm not going to be too concerned. So I decided, since I couldn't sit there and watch that cat and don't want to run out every 5 minutes to tell the cat to go away, that I would get a bird feeder that hangs up on the deck. We have a walls up on the deck. They go up about 10 feet, and they have lattice in between them and railings down at the bottom, so we have a nice big pole there. So I thought I would get a my hair is all over the place, one that hung on the pole. Took me a while to find one because I wasn't quite sure how much I wanted to spend. They get expensive when you get into these things. So I got a copper one. It's really pretty. It's got like a black wrought iron around it, and then black chains that come down to connect it to the black hook that hangs on the fence, the post. And I hung it up last night right before I decided to pummel down rain. my affectionate term. I like it when it pummels. So, gotta wait and see if the little birdies will find it. It's a different size than the one that we had on the ground, but they'll enjoy it once they get to it. There we go. And then we're going to get the stencil. So hold on. Okay, this is the stencil. All I can tell you is it's a Prima marketing stencil, and it's like crackles. And we're going to put some crackling going down on this page. And we're going to do it with the darkest ink and one of these things. So we're going in with walnut stain. And we're just going to push it down through those cracks. And then see what we got. Nice little crackling going on there. So we're just going to put it in a few places, ink it up, and push that ink through. And put some extra crackling in here. Okay, a little up here. Yeah, be careful. And a little down in here. There, that looks good. A tiny bit down here. There. All right. I'm liking that. All right, let's see. I need a black pencil. I need to get his eye darker. Just going to darken up some of these areas. Make sure our feet show up. Okay, then we're going to put a little Posca in his eye. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. I need a color for his feet. So we're going to grab two, what do we got here? Cadmium Orange and Orange Glaze. So we're going to put some of this in his toes here, just so you know where they are. We can pull some of that in here too. Okay. A little in that beak. Just kind of brighten that up a little bit. Okay, then we're going to grab a bright green. Oh, I don't know about that one. One of these two colors. And we're going to bring a little more green in here. And a little bit of this. Well, this green was, sorry, light green. This one is cadmium yellow lemon. Then we'll bring in a light blue, light cobalt turquoise. Just bring that blue down a little bit more. Darker blue, which is going to be our dark indigo. And we will grab a dark deep red and a dark deep purple. What do we got here? Well, magenta will work, and a purple. Dark deep purple. What is the dark deep purple? We have mauve and we have delft blue, blue violet. Guess it's going to be blue violet. Okay. Just going to accent some of these purple feathers. A little purple in these too. Bring that purple up. And then the red. I'm going to have to bring the pink in. Give me a pink. What are you? Pink Matter Lake. So do you want that pink to show? And we'll throw a little pink up in here too. Just press a little harder, it'll show up. Then go in with some of that red. There we go. We'll do that with these flowers out here. We'll just add a little red onto them. Berries, whatever they are. Throw some in there. And we'll grab some green and get these just a little brighter. Not too bright. There we go. The only other thing I want to do is add some of those big dots. Yeah, what I'm going to do is get some black acrylic paint, a plastic sheet here. I think I have one. Everything's going to fall if I do that though. Crumple, 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 crumple. Come on, I need a plastic sheet. It's a book. People are waiting here. I'm sorry. Is this one? This one's one. Okay. Black sheet. Black paint. Oh, if I can get it open. Let's see if we have any black paint in here. Come on. There we go. Little black paint, a little water, 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 water. Paintbrush. Instead of doing white splatters, we're doing black. Add some water into that. Mix it up. It's not going to be wet enough. There we go. And we're going to dot it around here. And get some of these splats. I want some big ones, so there we go. We'll just add a little more. Put some on the bird. Okay, then we're going to take some of this and actually put it on here because we have these drips going down. And I'm going to spray that and see what happens. Of course, I should spray it now before it dries. Okay. And just tilt that. And down it will drip. There we go. There we go. And that's, I think, where I want it to stay. We're gonna tilt the bucket this way and see if we can get that one to run back. I don't know if I can, but there we go. Get that dry. Okay, I'm going to just take this and do some splattering up here too. There we go. Now dry up. Then I'm just going to deepen the edges up a little bit. I think I'm going to bring in some black soot and just darken up the edges since I brought black into it. So I'll just darken up these edges here. I have to be careful there. It's still a little wet. And I'm going to take this and bring this down with some paint. Just darken those up a little. Gonna make this one come down longer. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Lost a leg. Don't get it on the desk. That's what the pad's for. I'm going to throw in, I think, a little bit more of this dark color. I'm going to put it in with the black. Put some black crackles in there. Just going to add a little more texture. You won't probably even see it that much, but I'll know it's there. There we go. And then just down here, and then we'll be finished. Boom. Cool. I'll take a picture of it at the end, let you see it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I will see you in the next one. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Take that out too, and you can see it a little better. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.